Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer's experience with this monitor began after upgrading their computer system to a high-performance machine. Initially, they had a perfectly functional, older monitor, but the new system, combined with a powerful, albeit underutilized, graphics card, prompted a desire for an upgrade. The decision to move to a 32-inch display stemmed from careful consideration of available space and the desire for a slim bezel design. The acquisition of this monitor, however, was followed by a period of procrastination, with several weeks passing before its setup. The reviewer initially found the power button's placement on the rear of the monitor slightly inconvenient, requiring a reach around the unit. However, they quickly overcame this minor obstacle. The initial setup process presented some additional challenges. Understanding the monitor's menu navigation proved slightly perplexing at first. The reviewer initially struggled to adjust brightness, contrast, and other picture settings, unaware that the power button also functioned as a joystick for menu control. Once this was discovered, however, the menu system was found to be intuitive and user-friendly. A further minor issue involved some ghostly, unselectable items within the on-screen menu. This was eventually resolved by adjusting the display settings within the graphics card's control panel. These minor setbacks aside, the overall user experience was overwhelmingly positive. The reviewer raves about the monitor's excellent picture quality. The brightness and clarity are lauded, and the 2K resolution provides a sharp, detailed image. The monitor's ability to accurately reproduce black and white, without the usual color tints, was particularly highlighted, as was its capacity to display vibrant and natural skin tones with simple color adjustments. This reviewer now considers this monitor to be a remarkably good value, an inexpensive performer surpassing expectations for its price point and readily recommending it to others. The minor initial inconveniences were easily overcome, and the overall quality and performance of the monitor far outweigh any drawbacks.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer was pleasantly surprised by this monitor. The affordability was a major draw, offering a 1440p resolution at a remarkably low cost. While the monitor feels somewhat lightweight and inexpensive to the touch, its performance easily compensates. The included HDMI cable is sufficient for its 100 Hz refresh rate, although a DisplayPort cable would require a separate purchase. For single-player games, the 100 Hz refresh rate proves perfectly adequate. The reviewer found this particular model surprisingly hard to find reviewed online, but ultimately decided to take the plunge. The upgrade from a previous 1080p, 75 Hz monitor was substantial. The increased resolution is noticeable and greatly improves game visuals, text clarity, and even the user interface of Windows and other programs. The jump to 100 Hz was less perceptible, likely due to the reviewer's preference for single-player games and controller use, and a history of playing on consoles. While the monitor accepts an HDR signal, the reviewer hasn't extensively tested this feature. The lack of HDR 400 certification is understandable at this price point, and the reviewer notes that HDR 400 monitors generally don't offer significantly improved HDR experiences. A positive surprise was the monitor's 10-bit color depth, exceeding expectations for a budget-friendly option. However, the monitor's customization options for brightness, color, and other settings are limited. Only a handful of presets are available. This might be a drawback for users who prefer extensive fine-tuning, but it's a benefit for those who appreciate simplicity. Initially, the reviewer missed the larger screen real estate of their previous 27-inch monitor. However, after a short adjustment period, they found the 24-inch size to be comfortable and even preferable, allowing for closer proximity to the screen and a more ergonomic desk setup. The high pixel density of the 1440p resolution on a 24-inch screen is also a considerable advantage. In conclusion, this reviewer recommends this monitor for those seeking an affordable, well-performing 1440p display. Its suitability is particularly high for single-player gamers or anyone looking for a 24-inch 1440p option. However, users who prioritize high refresh rates for multiplayer gaming should opt for a monitor with a refresh rate significantly exceeding 100 Hz.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer enthusiastically praises this monitor, calling it the perfect solution for their needs. Initially using an iPad for at-home HIIT workouts, they found the smaller screen size cumbersome. Attempts to use a television proved too complicated and unreliable. This monitor, however, has dramatically improved their fitness routine, providing a much larger and clearer display for following workout videos. The significantly improved viewing experience has eliminated the strain of constantly leaning forward to see the screen. Beyond fitness, this monitor's versatility extends to other household uses. Its adjustable height and tilt settings have proven beneficial for both the reviewer and their spouse, alleviating back discomfort from prolonged periods of working from home. The monitor's portability is another key advantage, allowing easy movement to different locations throughout the home, such as beside a massage chair or in bed. The reviewer initially debated between smaller and larger screen sizes, ultimately opting for the larger option to allow for greater viewing distance. This decision has proven satisfactory after more than a week of use. Despite its many positive attributes, this monitor does have a notable flaw: the lack of a built-in audio output and a headphone jack. This deficiency presents a significant problem during video conferencing. While wireless earbuds work well for casual media consumption, they proved insufficient for clear audio during a Zoom meeting, forcing the reviewer to connect a wired headset. The absence of a headphone jack, however, rendered this impossible, resulting in the need to use their phone for the meeting instead. Overall, this reviewer remains highly satisfied with this monitor, emphasizing its portability, flexibility, and adjustability as crucial features in the modern home. They believe this type of device could easily replace a traditional television in many households, offering a more versatile and convenient media experience. The absence of a headphone jack is a significant drawback, but doesn't entirely overshadow the monitor's many advantages.